Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Shadow and Sun Show. Today, I think we're painting.
Yes, we are.
With washes.
We're both painting actually tonight. Little guy is going to be continuing with Draculus.
Yes.
He's going to be doing mostly washes. Made a lot of progress so far.
I might give this another coat because I did neon, but I realized
it's a little pink, yeah.
Yeah.
But give him a spin. You can see he's got something very interesting going on with the stalagmite or mountain peak that he's standing on. You guys will see the full effect of that during the Sunday show-off show. He's also worked on the tail. It's starting to really take shape here.
Yes, this is... I might have said this before, but it's kind of weird that I painted two miniatures with this exact same color scheme and style. Even the face is the same, but there's a reason for that.
Yeah,
I just took the opportunity as soon as I realized that this was the colors we were using, so I just took the opportunity.
This is really starting to take shape. I'm really digging the overall theme of this guy. I'm really jealous I didn't get to paint him myself, but
Yeah.
we'll get another one later on with our next Archon order.
Yeah.
Closer to
Even
Christmas.
though you might actually want to buy two because I want to paint one a different way as well.
So we're gonna get just nothing but dragons and lava sets.
It depends what else they have.
No, we're gonna be that next order will be mostly Woodhaven stuff, but
It depends what it is. They said they're doing a fourth Kickstarter, right?
yeah, there's gonna be a fourth Kickstarter, but there's also a third Rampart coming out soon, so we're gonna be taxed pretty heavily. But let's get on to the painting. While he's painting, what do you need? Got everything?
Almost. Do I do the goal first?
I would. What do we got here? Oh, red contrast paint by Citadel.
Yes.
He's really digging on the contrast paints.
Yes. I guess I'll take this as an opportunity for this.
You got plenty of brushes.
Yeah.
Get a nice one.
Oh.
Nothing too big though. Oh. Quick, meme it.
Oh my god.
I know. I'm gonna use my napkin because you might need that.
Oh my god, it's not even like gnome oil. Which we do have actually.
Kind of really looks like blood.
Actually, it kind of does. Well, that's nice.
That's okay. That's what these boards are for. They make really good table covers to keep your tables nice and.
Well, I guess I'm bleeding now.
Oh jeez.
What have I done?
Okay, folks. This is why we really don't like.
It's only the first few minutes.
Well, we really don't like the Citadel bottles. They're just.
Oh, that's why I didn't close it fully.
Yeah, they're not our favorites. And while he bleeds all over our table.
Which brush do I use?
That's entirely up to you, buddy. You pick
This
what
one?
you.
No.
You've got all the good ones over there, or all the ones that you normally use.
Okay.
While he is painting, I've got a small list of shout outs. We've had a lot of new subscribers lately, and a lot of people being really nice in the comment section, and over on Facebook as well as Instagram. Jeffrey Wright specifically asked for a shout out, so Jeffrey Wright, thank you for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. This one's for you, buddy. And Dean Schickel, he gave me a great idea, so I'm giving him one too. We got these at the Dollar Tree. They're sanding blocks. Let me pop this out of the thing so you can get a better idea. It's literally a sponge coated in sandpaper, and when we start working on the sewers and anything else, dungeons and lasers, when it comes to the walls and floors, and we really want to sand those pieces down, we got a nice squared, hard, yet somewhat yielding surface that's, better. I was using emery boards almost exclusively, and I burned through those things really fast. I think this thing will last a little bit longer. It's got sandy areas everywhere except these two sides here and here, so I guess that's where you hold it or what have you. But otherwise it's... And the other side's a little bit less rough, but these are really going to come in handy. So Dean, thank you for the idea. I told you I would steal it, but I'm going to give you credit for it. Yummy Tummy, you have been following us on Instagram and been really, really nice, and we hope you guys are doing well, especially with everything that's going on in the world right now. Thank you for all your support and all your kind words. Also, Graham, we haven't heard from you in a while, We hope. Oh wow, that looks really neat. Sorry, Grim. I hope you're feeling better. Hope to hear from you again real soon because you've been absent for a couple of weeks, and last time I heard you weren't feeling so well. So I hope you're doing better. And I think that's it. All of our new subscribers. A lot of you guys were on private, so we don't know your actual names. But if you're a new subscriber, give us a shout out. Let us know you're a new subscriber, and we'll yell at you in the next video or two. And I'm going to be painting also tonight a little sneak preview of the magma worm. He's really starting to turn out pretty creepy looking. I'm not going to paint the face because I'm going to let the little guy do that, but I'm going to do his heavy lifting by basically covering as much of him as I can during this short time we have with you folks in neon orange. I had to get an extra bottle because the lava tiles we were working on just really slurped this up. But the magma worm is really starting to take shape, really starting to look good. I finished gluing him yesterday, primered him all day today, and we're also going to be adding eyes. Where these holes are, there's going to be 4 of those flat beads that will turn into eyes, but like I said, I'm going to let the little guy do all the face. I'm just going to do the heavy lifting by squirting out some neon orange, give it a good shake.
I guess I'll probably show you this.
That, yeah, show Matt, that looks
I'll show
really interesting. It doesn't look gold anymore, but I'm guessing you're going to dry brush back over that?
No, actually, I'm just going to keep it red.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was the entire purpose.
Oh, okay. Well, sneaky little guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
But he learned this trick where?
I learned it.
From Patrick?
Yes.
Patrick is our local games workshop, Warhammer store, excuse me, employee. They've only got one there. He's a nice guy, and he showed the little guy this trick a couple of weeks ago. And, he was smart enough to figure out that the little guy's an Iron Man fan and keyed into that real quick and told him if you use a contrast over a gold, like red, this red over gold, you get that Iron Man color. And the little guy is running with it, I see. I'm going to miss the gold, but maybe we can just find like a little tiny medallion and put it on there like Draculus, war medal or whatever that is. I still never figured out what it is exactly that Dracula has on, that he's wearing, that weird little gold or brass and ruby medallion that he wears. Okay, I can see this is just going to slurp up more paint too. Look at that.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and focus mostly.
Are you using which type of orange are you using?
The one we used for the lava tiles.
Oh, I think you might want to use the other one.
I was thinking
Did you test it?
No, I didn't. I was thinking that maybe you could just use that for the face to give it a little bit more distinction. But these lava rocks are like rock hard sponges, and so I'm going to have to really cake it on here. I'm going to try and just mostly get in the nooks and crannies because that's where it's actually going to show up. Putting it on the actual rocks here is not really by design. It's just it's going to happen when I'm trying to get in there. Oh, that rock is loose.
That's bad.
Yeah, that is bad. I'll have to be very careful there. But this is going to look really good when we're done. I can already tell that this is going to be an epic monster. See if I can face it towards you and paint upside down so you guys get a nice good shot of everything I'm doing here. I'm probably going to have to buy like 4 more bottles of this before the end of the month. But the good thing about this is that when we go back over and do the black dry brushing, I think it's going to really, really look more lava-like than a whole lot of the other things that we've worked on. Don't you think?
Yeah.
It is actually, I guess, technically solidified lava in a way.
Is those rocks actually made of...
Yeah, they're literally called lava rocks.
You think that's enough or do I need more?
Oh my goodness, that is a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing the wings. I'm sorry. I thought that was the contrast. I'm like...
Why would I...
One, I didn't... Oh, see, I just made it...
Oh, it's bad.
No, it's not. It's just a little bit of orange paint.
Yeah.
These...
Also, I was thinking of using that one orange wash we got, or yellow wash.
The Citadel?
Because it's very orange.
Okay.
When I tested it on the dragon wings, it barely did anything. All it did was make it look more orange.
Okay.
Yeah.
So to really make sure I get it in those nooks and crannies. But this guy's really starting to shape up when you think that you could get something this neat looking out of really, really common ingredients. Just free lava rocks, some wire and aluminum foil, a lot of hot glue, and some Sculpey. I just forgot what we used. I wanted to say milliput, but I know it wasn't milliput.
Yeah, that's actually made of milliput, 100% milliput.
Oh my god, that would have cost us about $50.
Would have.
Yeah. We finally did get our order of milliput, and I think we're good for a while.
Wait, really? When did?
Well, I bought it. I didn't buy it all at once. I actually did kind of a sneaky trick. I put a bunch of the milliput that was on the shelf, and I hid it behind the. Well, I'm not going to say what I hid it behind, but I hid it in the store. So when I went there last weekend, or excuse me, yesterday, it was still hidden. Nobody was buying it, so I'm like, cool, it'll be there for a while.
All right, is that enough?
Oh wow, that's real. Okay, it's pulling up on that wing right there.
Yeah.
Wow, yours is speed painting tonight.
It's weird. I paint so fast, which is not intentional. And I don't know why, and I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
Well, if you could do it and it doesn't look, bad, that's a good thing. But if it looks like, you only spent 5 minutes on it, then that's a bad thing. And it doesn't look like you spent 5 minutes on that.
All right. So for the next thing, would it be this?
No. Do you want to do the gnome oil?
Oh, on the block?
Or do you want to use something else, or you do something else?
I would say.
Okay, yeah, you used way too much red ink. You know what? Let me see if I can get that back into the bottle, real quick, because
You do that.
I really don't like wasting.
Oh my god.
You are a meme cannon to me.
I hate everything so much. Oh my god.
There you have it, folks. I said I would not spill it. I got the little guy to spill it for me.
Oh my god. I hate everything.
You are now officially. Careful,
Oh
let's get it away from. Move the dragon if you can.
I think what's more important is keeping it out of
The reach of children?
Yes, actually.
Well, you are now officially an actual bona fide painter. You aren't officially a miniature painter till you spill your gnome oil, and there you have it, folks. This is not planned.
Oh my god. This is just...
Well,
And I made the same exact mistake twice.
Yeah.
I didn't close it fully before shaking it.
Yeah, I told you, I hate those bottles, and that is why. I'm not the only one, and tomorrow, if I can, I'm going to put it into one of my extra dropper bottles, because that is just...
And unless you don't do that, they're not that bad. But if you do that, then they're very bad.
Well, no, because they can also spill by tipping over while the
That's
lid's
true.
open, and that's personally what I always disliked about those. But there you have it. I don't know if you got to see what I was doing, but I rescued that last little bit of paint so it didn't get wasted.
Can happen again.
Be very careful, because if it happens again, I'm going to call cut, and we'll just start the video all over.
No.
After you've had a shower and...
No. We can't do that. Oh, is it gonna actually stay open? Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, how do I hold this without ruining the whole thing?
Well, you don't have that much paint on your hands.
I know. Is this even gonna do anything?
I don't know.
I don't think so. No, it's gonna damage the red.
Okay, you might want to try the Army Painter version instead. It's less runny. I mean, it's still, there's still, I asked him if it was a wash, and he said, well, it's a shade, and I'm like, okay, so it's probably not really technically a wash, per se, in the way Army Painter washes, and I think Vallejo washes are washes, where it's designed to not necessarily stain so much the upper levels, but, tries to migrate into the nooks and crannies, which is really what we want for the most part. Back in the old days when you made your homemade washes, they were made with things like Pledge or dish soap,
Of course.
to where it would just literally not stick to the upper surfaces, and gravity would just pull it into the nooks and crannies, and that way you wouldn't stain or get paint on the upper levels, and it would all go right down where you wanted it. But when I was painting heritage miniatures back in the 80s, it was just all about just getting it to run deep into those areas, those recesses, and not stay up high, not stain the upper levels. And that's really what we've tried to achieve, that when we paint, when I've taught him the different techniques, it's to get that liquid, whatever it is, down low and not up high. Even though like right now when I'm painting this guy, I'm getting a lot of orange everywhere, but that's just unavoidable because this is such a chaotic, random, textured. Oh my goodness!
At least he's not barking at me moving the chair. That happened today.
Yeah, he's a grouchy Gus today because he got a bath, and if he's not careful, he's not going to get to show up in the video, and he'll just have to wait until next month.
I think there's just someone having a walk.
I know.
And that's
what do you think,
that's
folks?
a war crime in his eyes.
Suddenly, it's not standing upright. Okay, it's the napkin. Talk about fragile.
I think I am.
Be done for tonight?
As soon as I say that, some paint.
Drips out of your nose. You get a bloody nose there, buddy?
No, because then that wouldn't be paint. And also no.
He gets bloody noses every once in a while.
For no reason in particular.
Yeah.
Almost every time.
He's picking his nose too much.
That is not the reason, in fact. Because I don't think that was the reason why half my brain leaked out of my nose when I was swimming one time.
Yeah.
Which did happen.
People back at home watching go, that explains a lot.
Okay.
It looks like we're both going to be done faster than we thought, which is
Good.
a good thing. It is a school night. And
Which is one bad thing about our schedule, is that every video night is going to be a school night.
yeah, that's true. Until, November, you get some time off for good behavior?
I don't even know.
For, I think, the Thanksgiving break you get,
Oh.
which I bet he's already looking forward to.
Perhaps.
You loving school? You glad to be back?
In some cases,
Yeah.
sure, why not? Alright, and...
Total comedy, right, folks? Okay, let me finish up this last side, and then we'll call it a night, and you can get back into the shower. At least wash your hands really, really good. I don't want you going to school and hearing from the teacher, hey, he came to school all covered in blood. Was he in a fight on his way to school or something? No, he's a painter. And then we have an excuse to show your teachers our channel, and then
That is not... Didn't...
that's why he's not getting his homework done. That's why he can't focus at school. He's too busy worrying about his channel.
Okay, that is a...
Blatant lie?
Yes. Well, nowadays. But yeah, I'm done.
Okay, well. So how much are you enjoying school? A lot, a little? You glad to be back? Like you said, some ways yes, some ways no. Last little bit of paint, and I'll do this rock right here.
It's a rock. Is that the... No, it's not.
And I might even...
Notice you added a lot more rocks.
Yes, I did.
I assumed to make it not bad.
Well, it was falling over and things like that.
Which is not a good thing.
No, but, we could have made this a lot smaller. Oh, my God. And when it dries, I'll probably go over it one more time. It didn't use as much paint as I thought it was gonna, but let's show off. Oh my goodness, a napkin. Defeated by a napkin.
What?
It won't stand up with the napkin underneath it. It falls over. Let's clean this area up so it doesn't look like we just slaughtered a pig here in dinner table.
I thought we did.
Yeah.
Oh.
Put them together so they can take their glamour shot. You can hold that there and use that to sort of rotate them. But I really like the way the face came out too. All he did was give it a wash of gnome oil. Gnome oil, right? That's all you did.
Oh, this. I thought you were talking about that.
No.
That's all I did. Well, I did.
Over white, yeah. That really looks good. I saw a lot of other people how they did theirs, and I'm guessing they did something actually similar, but they used like a brownish, maybe Agrax or Strong Tone from Army Painter. But he's really shaping up.
And do you think you would have preferred it to be gold or?
I don't know. I'll have to wait and see because you didn't do the tail. I noticed, but
I did do the tail.
Oh, well, what's that area right there?
Part I didn't do.
Oh, okay. See, so.
I did half the tail.
Okay. Well, you can finish that tomorrow when you get home from school.
Also, every time we do this, last time I did this, I added a gloss to it, which I might do here as well.
Okay. So there you have it,
I
folks.
will only do it if I don't decide.
You mean like a spray gloss varnish?
No, a paint on.
Oh, okay.
Unless I decide earlier to switch it back to gold. Which I don't think I'll do.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I'm fine with it the way it looks. It looks really neat. And we could do the other one with a gold belly. Who knows?
I mean,
So-
you can do yours however you want. I'm going to do mine with green.
I'm definitely not going to do it the alligator green. I really didn't like that part of the illustration on the instruction book.
What do you mean? Oh, there was an instruction book on paint?
No, just on how to assemble it. But that illustration where we saw that he was red and black, there's kind of a grayish green on him.
I think that's the lighting.
I just didn't like it.
I mean,
So-
I'm going to have mine pretty much just all the reds are going to be replaced with green.
So are we done?
Yes. So
Okay,
that,
folks.
okay. So, that has been the Shadow and Sun Show. And remember, like and subscribe if you like the video and
Hit the thumbs up on your way out, folks. Have a great week. Thanks for stopping by. Bless you guys all for sticking with us and putting up with our shenanigans. We'll see you Tuesday for another video. I'm not going to say it's special, but it's a long time in the making, and
Yeah, you can
hopefully
say that.
it'll be worth the wait.
So that has been the Shadow and Sun Show. And goodbye.
Good night, everybody.